Start a new video. We're going to do the Itchen Way, which starts at Sholing Station. So we're just going off the train, walk down, you can see the point of the train station, and then we're going to walk down to Southampton water and then start following the river all the way up. What's that? Nearly got pooed on by a bird. It's a good start. Follow the river all the way up to past Winchester to Hinton Abbey, I think it's called. Yeah, Hinton Abbey. It's 44 miles altogether, but give or take, probably around 50 after you add the extra bits on. First bit through Southampton is very built up and tiny, but there's some great history, so hopefully I'll be able to share some of that in the way. And then after that we get up towards the airport in Eastleigh and something to tell you about there. So it's a lot of history in Southampton, obviously, with the war and stuff. And yeah, I'll talk about that in the way. I'll not spoil the surprise now, but yeah, the weather's really good today. Nice sunny. It's going to be like 32 degrees, so it's going to be a hot one. And I got Aaron with me. Say hello, Aaron.
Hey guys.
There he is. So yeah, I'll come back when we get a bit further on. Talk to you in a minute. So we just arrived down to the western shore. So across the way of the water there, you can see the docks. See the ship there alongside the Toledo. And that's where I work, over there. You can't see any tugboats there, but yeah. This is the mouth of the River Itchen. Didn't say the test. Keep thinking I'm going to say the test. So yeah, this is the mouth, so you know, in a way this is truly the start after walking down from Sholing, but the official start is Sholing Station. But yeah, so as you can see, Southampton water. The mouth of the next bit will be Woolston, which you can kind of see the new buildings behind us. So yeah, we'll be going that way along Victoria Road up towards Woolston. So we're about a mile in now. This is about a mile in, isn't it, Aaron? Yeah, about a mile in, not far. Alright, I'll bring you back in Woolston. So we'll start recording. Oops, hello. So we've reached Woolston now. We're on John Thornycroft Road, which used to be the Thornycroft shipyard. You can imagine the scene back in the day. Loads of people milling around at this shipyard, which covered this huge site, which you can now see is basically an apartment block. All this is being redeveloped at the minute to be new houses all the way along here. You can see some of them behind me, but yeah, it was John I. Thornycroft shipyard, built from like humble beginnings to a massive shipyard. I think it was built here in 1908 with some historical inaccuracies as ever. But yeah, it then became quite a big employer around here, and eventually it shut down and moved to Portsmouth, where it still kind of exists in some form today. That is just part of BAE Systems, really. So they built a lot of naval ships here. They built the Calshot Spit light float, which is round at the Solent Sky Museum, which I was at yesterday, which is well worth a visit. It tells you all about the shipyard at Woolston. Yeah, it eventually became part of Vosper's in 1966 and continued with the shipbuilding program before it moved to Portsmouth. But the scene here back in the day must have been amazing, with so many people, so many industries built around the shipyard. But it's great to see the site being redeveloped and used for something else. So we'll carry on through Woolston, get towards Bittern, and then there's quite an interesting part there as well. You can see the what's left of the Supermarine factory, so I'll come back to you then. Something you can see, all the buildings are named after warships that were built here. Gas turbine ship. So I came across this, which looks like it was probably used to release ships down it. So this is probably where the old slip was. And you can see right up Woolston High Street there. And to get a sheer idea of the number of ships built here, there was 37 destroyers before World War One, and they built another 26 destroyers during World War One. Obviously World War Two they built corvettes, mine layers, everything, ferries for the Isle of Wight. One of them was a Red Funnel ferry. So it was massive. I mean, everything's new around here, all the way down to there where you can see the new buildings. But yeah, the gypsy are captain to haul out the ships or release them into the slips, into the water. Yeah, it's fascinating though. You can see we're just about to go under the Itchen Bridge, which is up ahead. Oh, so we're just gone onto Hazel Road. I don't know if you can read it. In memory of the designer of the legendary aircraft, the Spitfire, built by Reginald Joseph Mitchell. On this site, the first Spitfire was built by the Supermarine Aviation Works, Vickers Limited. Spitfires and their pilots played a decisive part in the Battle of Britain in 1940. Yeah, it's very cool. As I said yesterday, I was at the Soling Sky Museum, which tells you all about the R.J. Mitchell, the designer, and the Spitfire. Took a little video of the Spitfire, which I'll probably insert here. Tell you a bit more about R.J. Mitchell then.
Although a large shadow factory has been established in Eastleigh, the Southampton works are vital to the aircraft's production. The Spitfire is Britain's foremost factory. If the Germans could destroy this factory, they would slow or even halt the production of this formidable weapon. Although raids in the enemy's hands are known documents, until September, concentrated efforts was made to destroy the
Supermarine Works here. So it's primarily they started building flying boats, and that was their bread and butter. And then R.J. Mitchell joined them and helped them design planes for the Schneider Trophy, and eventually winning the Schneider Trophy 3 times, which meant the UK could keep the Schneider Trophy. And from the plane that won the Schneider Trophy came the development of the Spitfire, which we all know is an iconic aircraft. It played a big part in the Battle of Britain, as the sign said earlier. But it's fascinating. You can see the other side of the river there, the tugs of Itchen Marine. There was a video I was watching online about the Supermarine factory, and that tugboat was in the background there. So you can tell how old that tugboat is. But yeah, if you go onto YouTube, there's a great documentary about R.J. Mitchell, or if you visit the Soling Sky Museum in Southampton itself. So before the toll bridge, this was probably you can see the slip just over there. So the slip's over there is where the ferry went. So you used to be able to catch a ferry across. So it's just there on the other side of the bridge, down Ferry Road. So there was the 2 ferries that went back and forwards taking cars before the bridge was built. So the bridge is a toll bridge. It costs you £1 to go over in your car each way. And I use it quite often to get to work. It's quicker than driving all the way around the Northern Bridge, which we'll probably see later. Of the other side of the river there, St Mary's. Just about make out the football stadium. of information about the Itchen Ferry. 5.5 miles in, and we've reached Cobden Bridge, which you can see behind me. See it there? It's Cobden Bridge. The tide is slightly out. Cobden Bridge was the first bridge in Southampton built for free trade, so you didn't have to pay a toll to cross it, which is cool. And it's the third crossing on the bridge we've come to, so we passed the toll bridge. You didn't see the northern bridge, it was after a railway bridge, so we didn't go near because the railway runs along there. This route actually crosses the railway 7 times. So yeah, so we're straight along here on Riverside Park, which takes us to Wood Mill. I think we're going to stop for some lunch. Model Engineers Club in Riverside Park. So yeah, so you come down here on a Sunday. They run that ride for the kids. It's like £1.50 a ride on the little train. Yeah, it's cool. And you can see that we're stopped here for some lunch. We're going to have some lunch. This is the end of the tidal Itchen. So you see there, that's the Itchen, and I don't know if you can hear the water in the background, the sluice gates. Let's bring you over and see if you can have a look. Beyond this is non-tidal. Be fun on the kayak. Wouldn't be a video without appearance from the mic lead. So again, I haven't done many kayaking videos this year, but I'm sure well at some stage go out and do a couple, but this could be a good one today, down the Itchen, all the way down to where we started, on the western shore. Yeah, it's dead nice. Just gonna wait for my lunch. Ordered a panini. So I'll have that and then we'll push on up towards Eastleigh. Okay, so we are across the road from Wood Mill now, and we are walking along the side of the river. And this is now the non-tidal section, so past Wood Mill is the sluice gates. So now it's non-tidal, as you can see, so it's a nice path at the minute. So we're heading up towards the motorway now. I don't know if you can hear it in the distance. Right, it's beautiful today, look, I mean, look at it. Stunning. A lot of people out sunbathing and walking. It's really cool. Okay, so I'll take you back in a minute when we're a bit further on. We're about 8 miles in, walking across the water meadow. The path was a bit overgrown, so we cut through this other path we're following. It might be just on a wet day. I wouldn't recommend it. It's very marshy and boggy and wet underfoot. But so today it's 32 degrees, really hot one. Dry as a bone out here. So we're going to loop back round now towards the path. And this joins back onto it. But we're somewhere near Itchen Valley Country Park. So yeah, we should be up towards the airport. I think we can kind of hear it, to be honest. Sounds like airplanes far away. And you definitely need water for this part. Once you kind of get past Wood Mill, there's nowhere really to fill up with water, so we refilled ourselves there. Unless you had a filter, but even then I wouldn't recommend it. It's stagnant water around here. So it is, so. Alright, well, I'll bring you back in a minute when there's something else to show you. Brambles in the face. Uh-oh. Who's this child is here? I hope that wasn't a child. There's a gate just here, so we need to climb because we didn't think there was a gate. Wah, wah, wah. Watch out, this Ah! So as you can see, the path's become quite overgrown. Lots of nettles up here by the bit by the airport, which I was thinking would be the case. But we're getting through it. Ah! Oh. Ah, got me a good one there. I guess that film was stung by nettles. Nettle hell again. Legs are stung. Now we're just about to walk onto the railway line. And up ahead, more face nettles. I think I always say this every time we do a trail. I should probably wear trousers, and I never do. Every time I'm wrong. But I'll press on to let you know what it's like. It's looking a little bit clearer, so fingers crossed. We're now walking behind Eastleigh railway yard. Just gotta negotiate this. Might go with my arse first. It's just gonna hurt whatever happens. Ah! Through. There's no joy there. Very little. Oh, yeah, so yeah, just about to come around railway depot. And then we'll hang a left and that'll be the day. Eastleigh's a good point to stop. So we can quickly back jump on the trail next time we get to Eastleigh. So I'll talk to you probably when we get close to Eastleigh. Okay, so that's the end of the video. There wasn't much to show after that point, just more nettles. And then we ended up in an industrial estate and then round to the train station. So map time, I'll show you where we went. So this is the start at Sholing Station. And then we made our way down into this little park, which followed all the way down to the West End Shore. Across the railway track there. This section was a lot prettier than I thought. Really nice little woodland to walk through. Then we're down to Woolston. And then that was past Woolston through another park. Slightly overgrown in places, but not so bad. And then I was basically walking through the town, through housing estates for the next major part of it. And we kind of avoided that section there, we just went straight across there because we didn't see the point of walking through all the houses, so we literally cut that section straight to there. It's just walking through more houses in the States, so it's a bit pointless. Much the same until we get to Riverside Park. Sorry, Bittern Park. And that's the Model Railway Association was there. And then that was the cafe we stopped at for lunch, just there. And then this is the bit you could kayak along. Really pleasant, that section. And after here, it gets a bit quieter. It's not too bad. It's slightly overgrown, this section as well. So then we went straight across there because that path looked very overgrown. As you can see, that's right beside the airport. So this is Itchen Valley Country Park. And then this section of the path we followed this bit instead because it was very overgrown. And for the main part again, yeah, it's quite overgrown, a bit slow going, but yeah, we walked kind of alongside it for the best part. Then through here the path was a little bit dicey in places. Not many people are walking this section, to be honest. Then we came up here, went back to Eastleigh to the train station just there, and that was for it. For day one, and day two starts for there. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you in part 2. Thanks for watching.